destiny's twisted. Johnny's reading psychic binds untwisted. Truths laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. In the cards, our destinies twisted. Johnny's reading psychic binds untwisted. Truths laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. In the cards, our destinies twisted. Da 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 da.
Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, yeah.
Johnny Arkade, see the cards and he shuffled them truth. Shadow work, he pulled the strings, got them cosmic roots. Gliding through the dark like a prophet among suits. No cap is terror craft, levitating the youths. It's Johnny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slain. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display. Third eye sharp, he catch the vibe, no delay. Mystic readings cooked from the Milky Way. Secrets of the soul in the cards they lay. Johnny Arkade, pave a brighter day.
Open up the stream, let the wisdom flow. Every flip a trip, make your spirit grow. Truth in the arcana, pure in the glow. Johnny Arkade, always in the know.
It's Johnny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slayed. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display. Moonlight whispers, terror shine on the plight. Shadow work, make the dark turn to light. Johnny's intuition strike, hit like a smite. Cosmic baller, psychic caller, deep insight.
Yeah, it's Johnny Arkade.
Moonlight whispers, terror shine on the plight. Shadow work, make the dark turn to light. Johnny's intuition strike, hit like a smite. Cosmic baller, psychic caller, deep insight.
Deep insight. Deep insight. Deep insight. Deep insight. Johnny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slain. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get slayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display. Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade. Yeah, Johnny Arkade. Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade. Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, yeah, Johnny Arkade. Whispers, terror shine on the plate. Shadow work, make the dark turn to light. Johnny's intuition strike, hit like a smite. Cosmic baller, psychic color deep inside. Sight. Deep inside. Deep inside.
Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Let me check. Welcome. It's on. Welcome to Jonny Arkade. Your peace is costing you the things that were holding you back. Your peace is costing you the things that were holding you back. It should be becoming very clear, collective, on what isn't for you, because it takes you out of your peaceful state. Assuming we all know what that looks like. I don't like to assume, but if you find peace, or having to find peace, for some of you it might be harder than others depending on your immediate environment, your current circumstances, but peace is peace. You know what I mean? So if something is costing you your peace, I have a feeling those are the things that are holding you back. Let's go and get started, y'all. Welcome to Jonny Arkade. Oh man, I've been rearranging my room, working all day. It's nice to take a break. Thank you. You're my excuse to keep working. It doesn't feel like work though. Michelle Pagliacci, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Jonny Arkade, y'all. Yeah, your peace is costing you the things that were holding you back. So it's kind of a win-win right now to let go. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into it in a minute, but just so you guys know, if you're new here, welcome. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit the thumbs up. Drop a comment below if you resonate with this, especially if you're watching on the replay. You might not be able to drop a comment just yet if you're joining us live, but that subscribe button, say what up in the chat. I'll be sure to welcome you in. That's one of the perks of joining us live. And I look forward to meeting you if we haven't already. But yeah, this isn't your grandma's pick a deck reading, okay, guys? Spirit picks the decks. We will be doing this live. Give me about an hour or so when this is over. And you can expect to see timestamps in the description box, as well as pinned in the comment section below the reading. You can also, if you prefer that traditional pick a deck experience, you can go check out some of the previous lives in the playlist. But all the pick a decks, all the readings are timeless and meant to find you. When you find them, it find you, and you know, the whole 9 yards. So if a title jumps out, if a thumbnail jumps out to you, resonates with you, that would probably be your reading. But let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Oh, and make sure you guys check out the poll if you are joining us live. It's just a matter of self-reflection. I can tell this one's already got quite a bit of whatever. You guys taking the poll, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's go and get started. Your peace is costing you the things that are holding you back. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's do this.
Jonny Arkade, see the cards and he shuffled them truth. Shadow work, he pulled the strings, got them cosmic roots. Gliding through the dark like a prophet among suits. No cap is terror craft, levitating the youths. It's Jonny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slain. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display.
Welcome to Jonny Arkade. Hope you're doing well. Legend of Zelda Game & Watch is on. And we got some juice in there. The juice is loose. Okay. This is the community chest. I keep this shuffled and off to the side. And as we receive, so this is someone's favorite part. And as we receive synchronicities throughout the live stream, we pull from this deck. It contributes to a whole secondary background reading that takes place simultaneously. It usually corresponds rather well with what we got going on here. in real time, and then we review it at the end. It's a whole fun thing we do here at Jonny Arcade. You should stick around and check it out. Or not, whatever. Do you, son? Do you? Yeah, the camera looks off. I don't know. I feel like I did all right. Like preserving the initial perspective. But there's more room back here is what you guys may or may not be able to tell. Oh my goodness. But there's less room over there. All right. Okay. Someone can't lie on you no more, or is regrets lying on you in the past because they didn't know their asshole from their elbow or whatever. Elbow from their asshole. I don't know. 11:03 on the Zelda Game & Watch. Echo did like a weird update. Now the small is all tiny. The time is all small and tiny. That's the truth, first of all, of what I was saying before. Someone can't lie anymore, or it's clear that it's not true. It's clear what the truth is. The truth will set them free. I have a feeling you're already a sovereign, that much closer to being sovereign than most collective. I mean, am I right? Okay. Without further ado, without further Mountain Dew, let's get started. All right. Let's do Father, Son, Holy Ghost. What do you say? Let's do that. Level 1. Sitting on a park bench. Why am I getting Jethro Tull? Someone's a PDF file or something. Sitting on a park bench, eyeing little girls with bad intent. Oh, goodness gracious. Making way the only way he knows. 1, 2. Gratitude. That's the attitude. Gratitude. The Fresh Maker. Oh, wait. That's Mentos. Hold on. I always get them confused. Let's see. Mentos fresh and full of life. Gratitude. Level 1. That is your reading. Bye. I'm just kidding. If you chose level 1, the Gratitude Inspirational Card Deck and Guidebook, this is your reading. One thing I love about this deck is inside this box there's a satchel. Link just grabbed something. I feel like the bracelet to move something. Whatever. And then inside the satchel is the deck. Hard outer shell, soft inner shell, and then we get to the meat. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. It's just fresh and full of life. All right. Affirmation, reflection, and inspiration. That seemed like a good place to start. What do you say? There is freedom waiting for you. Wait a minute. Your peace is costing you the things that were holding you back. Are you talking about your sovereignty? There's freedom waiting for you on the breezes of the sky. And you ask, what if I fall? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly? That's Aaron Hansen. Think of 3 things you did this year that you are proud of. Honor the effort it took. And if you can't think of 3, well, then think of 1. And if you're karmic, think of all the 3 things you screwed up and Shame on you. Look at this. Fall 7 times and stand up. It's a Japanese proverb. I think you should work on your walking, your running, whatever you're falling from, but stand up nonetheless. Reflect on your ups and downs over time. It has been quite a journey. What can you offer to others today as they move through these same waters? Don't beat yourself up about those things you didn't do correctly. Focus on those things that you are proud of. And I don't mean in an arrogant way because, are you really proud of that? In the whole universe, this is one and only place. This one and only place is the sole place which you have ever made your very own. Janos Belinsky. So did those not just go right into the other, doubt? Sometimes you fall. That's how you know when you're flying. And the Wright brothers. Am I right? And then the whole universe, this one and only place is the sole place which you have made your very own. So however it resonates for you, you know where you've fallen. Pick yourself back up. What were you thinking? Are you about to give up? Don't be ridiculous. Repeat this mantra throughout your day. My body is a miracle and a mystery. Some of y'all leave little to no room for imagination. Supporting all that I am. That's all I'm going to say about this. Now, I was looking at this inspiration, and there's even more inspiration. How inspiring. My turn shall also come. I sense the spreading of a wing. What are you talking about? Ozip Mandelstam. Try to name something that excites you about the coming weeks. So again, it's like focusing on, inspiring, right? Inspiration. Focus on those things that you did do right, that you did get done, that you got out of the way. And then now think of something you want to get done. It doesn't even have to be work. It can be something fun. Try to name something that excites you about the coming weeks. Appreciate your ability to find joy in your own dreams. That's what you're doing. You're just thinking, whether it's Disneyland or just go get yourself a popsicle, go get yourself I like the chocolate dipped frickin' vanilla cones at Dairy Queen or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Or Wendy's Frosty, you put the fries in there. You know what I'm saying? You put the French fries in the Frosty. 11/11 on the Zelda Game & Watch. Yeah, that shit is something to look forward to. I might get one tonight. That shit worth it. I swear to God, if they say they don't have Frosties tonight, I'm gonna choke the dude. Of course they're gonna have Frosties tonight. Should I long for one? Singers and dancers. Singers and dancers, dancers and laughers, laughers, yes, laughers, 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 loudmouth laughers in the hands of fate. That was Sloppy Joe, by the way. I was doing hoagies and grinders, hoagies and grinders. What is it? Navy beans, navy beans, navy beans, navy beans, hoagies and grinders, hoagies and grinders, navy beans, meatloaf sandwich. Sloppy Joe, Anyways, singers and dancers, dancers and laughers. Laughers? Yes, laughers. Laughers, laughers, loud-mouthed laughers in the hands of fate. Langston Hughes. What a pleasure it is that the human body knows how to laugh. Enjoy your own laughter today and those that bring it into your life. I'll let you know if we have any examples here in real time. Of course not. That's why I don't gamble. All right. inspiration. This was in reverse. Some of y'all are getting sick of hearing the inspiration. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't have to shake any freaking pom-poms for you. This ain't no gaslighting. If I want a gaslighting, I'd call your sister. What is this? As long as this exists, the sunshine and this cloudless sky, and as long as I can enjoy it, how can I be sad? Shit, we had thunder and lightning last night. Thunder and lightning, thunder and lightning. And it was freaking rad. And it came out of nowhere. And now there's mosquitoes everywhere. But I'm well equipped to take on the mosquitoes. But yeah, how can you be sad? Take a moment to step outside today. Breathe in the fresh air. Look around. What beauty surrounds you? Look around, look around, look around. All around, all around, all around. Look around, look around. Oh, yeah. Enough. There's a feast. Now we're talking abundance. What if right now you have everything that you actually need? What if? That's a big what if. 8:44. You're breathing, right? Okay, cool. What if right now you have everything that you actually need? Remember earlier I said your body is a miracle. Don't forget that. Because it's like, if you didn't have to worry, what would you be doing? That will help you kind of focus on something to maybe, hopefully, possibly, potentially be excited about in the coming days. One more piece of inspiration before you hate my guts. I like this place and could willingly waste my time in it. So why are you alone wasting your time when you could be with us wasting your time? You are not your schedule. Give thanks for the being that lives in you. Ooh, that's some deep shit, Shane. Beneath the trappings of your life. You are alive, and this is a gift. Whoa, you're still alive, yeah. And you are still alive, yeah. Whoa. While she walks slowly across a young man's room, she said, I'm ready for you. Why? I can't remember anything to this very day. 20, 32, 42, 56. 156. We'll roll something else up here. Set the love, oh, you know where. Now I can't see, I just stare. Someone didn't think you were going to make it this far. Well, they better keep watching. I feel like they ain't seen shit yet. 14, 10, 3, 10. 1, 4, 1, 3, 1. And then here's a 7. And here's a 1. Okay. So, this one was 14. Remember that. Actually, I'm going to leave 14. There's enough pages to where... Where's 14? Oh, it's upside down. Here we go. We're going to roll the hundo dice. Because it was just a 10. Let's see. And it's a 10 again. Okay, so 20... 34, 37, 47, 54, 55. $55 is this card. What a strange thing to be alive beneath cherry blossoms. Kohayashi Isa. Isa means rainbow. Just letting you know. Whom do you deeply love? Find bliss in your ability to feel this love. Oh, and if this is about self-love, you should be getting very good at this by now. Who do you love? Are you for sure? You do what you want to do. Internal gratitude, mental, emotional, physical. Love relationships are complex. At once they involve our deepest desires, fears, blessings, and challenges. How else could something feel so overwhelming and profound? Why else would love lost feel so devastating? Love engages us on all levels. It becomes the air we breathe, the water we drink, the earth we walk, and the fire that lights the way. And before I finish this, I just want to say, eat from this bread, drink from this cup. You shall never hunger. You shall never thirst. Just letting you know. Now, conjure in your mind the image of someone you love deeply, or that Jesus light that loves you deeply. Using your soft inner eyes, gaze at their face. Notice every little detail. Imagine them when they are joyful and when they are sad, weeping in the garden or whatever, you know. When they are pensive and when they are driven by their own inner mysteries. Take some deep breaths and give thanks for your ability to witness someone so deeply. Earlier, that Japanese proverb was about falling 7 times and standing up. I know Jesus might have only fallen 3 times. Did he ever even fall, or was that part of the journey? But I do know that there are 7 stations of said cross. Ability to witness someone so deeply. You can just watch Passions of the Christ. Do yourself a flavor. External gratitude. Relational, community, creative work. Reach out to someone that you love today. Remember in the beginning when I chose this deck, I said let's do the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. And pass your gratitude for the relationship on in one of the following ways. Pay it forward. What? Simply tell them, I love you. I love you, collective. Let them know they have had a big impact on your life. Thank you for helping me reach 18,000 subs as of, if not right now, this evening, collective. Thank them for being in your life. I couldn't do it without you. Thank you. Although I have the power, it's nothing without you. Tell them something you deeply appreciate about them or the relationship. For some of you, I know you don't participate in the chat as much as others, but I know you're consistent and I know you show up and I know you get something out of it. The fact that you don't need my validation says a lot. So you know who you are, and thank you. For those of you who do show up consistently, who, whether it's to help me with my search engine optimization or the algorithms or sharing it just because it hits you that hard, or someone who watches you needed to hear it or whatever, you know who you are. 1122. There's so many ways I'm grateful. For the haters, for hating, telling someone, come look at this douchebag, and then now that person fell in love and now you're a douchebag and everyone knows it. Thank you. There's reason for me to thank everyone. But there's also a lot of reasons to maintain boundaries. with everyone, including self, right? Otherwise, all that stuff would just be conditions on the love. I want to come back and do more readings. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't you agree? I feel like we're better on the same team than we are against one another. And if you, for whatever reason, don't think that's the case, well, then come at me, bro. Show yourself. Pile 1, that was your reading. Leave a limp-wristed fool straight, twisted when it hits them. I'm out of breath, son. Oh, goodness gracious. Great fuego balls. They'll come bouncing back to you. Fuego balls, they go bouncing back to you. I mean, am I right? Collect. You know I'm right. Like Mario Brothers. Someone be chewing on them fire flowers or whatever. Okay. Let's see. Rubber ball. Someone could worship Baal, but it's rubber ball. It's always pointing some kind of blame on someone. Do 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 do. Deny, and I think that is their MO. Deny. Yeah. Wouldn't that be denial? I'm asking for a friend. Rhetorical question, though. All right, let's fix this up right quick. Okay. Rubber ball. Sorry, that's going to bother me even for a little while. I need to think of a different song. Spirit, rock the jukebox. Anything, please. Anything. Okay. You know, you guys can't see all this fun stuff we got going on over here, but you will be able to now. Level 2. Rubber ball. Oh my gosh. Okay. What are we doing here? I say we just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I say we do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bonus round. Oh, you bonus ride round, baby, ride round like a bonus round. Bonus. Oh my God. We transforming over here. Okay. Bonus. Bernice round. Okay. The 5 stays. Where did it go? The 5 stays. So we got 25, 52. That can be significant. Number 7. We were talking about 7 falls and get up. 7 stations of the cross. That's weird. Okay. It's not weird. In fact, 8:58 on the clock. And then there's an 8 pentacles. It's not weird. That's 888 multi. You know, there's 88. Well, there's 1,700 books in the Ethiopian Bible. It's weird. All right. Heads, tails. Or do we want to go? No, heads, tails. I don't know why that even came in, or do we want to go heads, tails? Heads, tails. Heads, tails. Heads, tails. Heads, tails. Jonny Arkade, it is. Man, the coin flip always favors the Jonny Arkade Tarot. Okay. Level 2, if you chose the Jonny Arkade Tarot, well, aren't you in luck? Bonus deck or round or whatever. It's twice as difficult for this deck to be chosen, depending on when it comes out in the big deck. For the statisticians out there, not the estheticians. Some of you might be able to. These statistical estheticians who are very focused on your analytics. I waxed 3 chests this morning. Just got to do a pair of eyebrows and I can call it a day. You know what I'm talking about. 4 of Swords. I like this. You know, your peace is costing you the things that were holding you back. Level 2. And this is your peace. Okay? When you're focused on something, something becomes clear. And then, boom, 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 boom. Not your problem. It's not your problem. Hey! Hi, I'm a problem. Can I come in? And it's like, no. 11:30 on this auto game watch. That's 113. 900 on this auto game watch. Go! For some of y'all, it's saying, go! Run! Throat chakra. Run out the back door. Do, out the back door. You know what I'm talking about? This is your Creedence Clearwater Revival. Honestly, something is not for you. And it should be painfully obvious what those things are because it takes you out of this. Who disturbs your slumber? Jafar? That's the question to ask. Who disturbs your slumber? Or what disturbs your slumber? Level 2. Because your peace is costing you things that are holding you back. So if you're having to get out of the peaceful state to do blank, that might be something that needs letting go of. Perhaps. But you know, what do I know? You're just a freak with the microphone. You know? Handsome Dan. Someone's name could be Dan or Daniel. 11:31 on the clock. Oh my goodness. Handsome Dan. You're just a freak with the microphone. I feel like someone is Jello is putting it easy. I feel like jealous of something. Mad that they can't do it. You know what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is the kid in The Incredibles that is like looks up to Mr. Incredible, then it's like tries to be a sidekick or whatever, and he's like, nah, kid, I work alone or whatever, and then he gets all butthurt and becomes a villain. This could be someone who was not paid attention to in their youth, and they felt like they always needed to prove something. And it's like, even if it was bad attention, they could have gotten a lot of trouble, because even if it was bad attention, they were just happy to have some sort of tension. And I don't know if you gave this person some energy, but it's giving me kind of like, again, no remorse, no regret, shameless, but it's giving me kind of like a little elf that comes in the middle of the night. Instead of fixing your freaking shoes, they move all your shit around. 11:33 on the, yeah, this is little goblin. That ain't David the gnome. That's little goblin from the underworld. From the underworld. World in reverse. Underworld goblins. Ugh. They go where the goblins go. Below, 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 below. I don't know if this energy is trying to, again, get your attention because there's something much bigger you're not seeing. That's possible. But I feel like if that was the case, you'd be like hot on the case, putting the pieces together of these things that don't make sense to maybe everyone. This would only make sense to you, but it would be pieces coming together regardless. You know? The sad thing is you want to share this or like show someone, no, remember I lost my keys, they were over here, there's no way they could have gotten over there. And people are like, well, maybe you just need some sleep. And you're like, maybe you just need a kick in the ass. And then it happens to them or something. Their fucking keys are down the street and there's no explanation. They're like, did you move my keys? No. Did you move my cheese? Lab experiment here. Someone could be watching you to see what you do or don't do. I feel like if they even want a shot at being with you, this had to have stopped a long time ago. This page energy is pissing me off. I feel like they don't know any different. Well, I just heard Fraggle Rock. I don't know if they're literally from some fucking unintelligent fucking someone didn't teach them manners or something. I don't know what it is, but they lack some sort of common sense when it comes to how you show up in a fucking connection. I don't care if you guys are doing a 3-legged race. They're like running off over there. If that's what this connection is, and you lost the games at the carnival game. Son of a bitch. If it makes you happy, then why are you so sad? Is this an obligation? Is this something that started out fun, but now it's a chore? And it's not what you thought it was. And it's not because you're ignoring red flags. It's because you stopped ignoring red flags, perhaps. Because you know better than to do that to yourself. And you're like, how did I get myself right back into it? Link just grabbed a silver arrow, and I almost feel like that was the hard truth for someone or confirmation of someone already knowing. You would already know this, that maybe this is not what you want, but I got to give whoever this is kudos, because I feel like whether this is this time around with the same person, if this is a new connection altogether that you were hoping would turn into something and this was the one or whatever, I feel like this time around your heart space was protected. You didn't fall for no stupid gaslighting or games or assuming or letting someone give you the benefit of the doubt, or I mean, there could have been crying here. You might have opened up your cup to this person, take it as it resonates, and feel again shameful. Look, that 2 and the 5. Remember, we got 2 and 5, and that's 2 also. But yeah, it's at the top there. Don't feel like I just heard I won't back down, and I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground. You got that full moon fever. You got a fever, and the only prescription is not giving up, not backing down. Gonna stand my ground. again, some of y'all might be forced to leave, and you're like, nah, you're putting your cleats in the ground, and like you're gonna have to move me. You're gonna have to move me. Oh my goodness, look at that combo. This could be, you could be staying, like your situation, people could assume that you're taking advantage or something. But no, I feel like these are energies that might have taken advantage of you, and I feel like you're leveraging your situation the best you can, all things considered. Again, I feel like some of who's reading this are like, your peace is constantly being, extracted. And when you finally find it, it's like, if it's not one thing, it's another. And I don't feel like it's anything you're doing, because what I was getting with the boom, 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 boom in the beginning of this spread was having to fix something that you didn't break, having to feeling bad or taking emotional responsibility for something that's not even your problem. And these people might not even give a shit themselves, and it's what they got going on. I saw I hate social media, and this is one of the reasons, but my homeboy posted something on Facebook, and I just happened to see it, and it was like, this chick chimed in and all this shit, and it was about like, no one's gonna come save you but yourself, or whatever, right? For whatever's not going right. And he's like, yeah, I feel like this might help someone who's hearing it. Well, hopefully this helps someone who's hearing that. Because although that is very true, I am someone who has on multiple occasions tried to speak up and tell people the cold hard truth that they don't want to hear, so that they wouldn't walk into the scenario, swim right off the waterfall and into a big old bottomless pit of regret and despair. So as far as them saying no one's going to save you, sometimes, there's that other parable about the person stranded, praying to God to be saved, and then they send the canoe. It's not good enough. Then they send the fucking kayak or the boat. It's not good enough. Then they send a freaking yacht. Not good enough. God's going to save me. He's just going to save me. Hello? Maybe some of y'all were vessels and people didn't want to hear what you had to say, because God forbid that it would require them to put effort into something that they want. For themselves. Why don't you go get that? If you're like, I say this not often, but I channel it pretty much like when I see it in the cards, like right now. I always ask my clients, if your license plate cover said, I'd rather be blank, what would it say? Fishing? Golfing? Crocheting? Getting your hair done, your nails did, taking a bath? Whatever that blank is, your blanket. Do that. Because if you'd rather be doing that, why aren't you now? What's stopping you? And if that can be narrowed down to an individual other than yourself, you need me to sign your permission slip? You're not a child. These videos are meant for adults. Parental advisory is on every thumbnail, but for whatever reason, I still get lots of children. I love you, kids. Wu-Tang's for the kids, but your parents, on the other hand, they're not exactly mom or dad of the year. And since they don't let you watch cartoons, this is for you.
This calls for a Sword of Omens special.
Calls for a Sword of Omens special.
Thunder, thunder, thundercats. Ho!
I, Fundera, give me sight beyond sight.
Lion-O's in trouble.
I don't know, he's not in trouble. He was just calling up his friends saying, I miss you guys. I'm seeing how you're doing. I see you took the Thunderbird. Huh. Yeah, they took the Thunderbird. What? You don't even need us? Nah, man, I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I just called to say I love you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I feel like that's No Doubt. I mean, no, that's not who sings that song. That's No Doubt is like Sunday morning, which is tomorrow. But you know what I'm talking about. There's no doubt about it. And only fools rush in. Well, I don't feel like this has been rushed. I feel like it's been patiently waiting with your name on it. 11:44 on the Zelda Game & Watch. And is your name Marty McFly? This is for you. What? It's from the doc. What? Level 2. That was your reading. It's a letter from the doc. The doc's alive. That's great, kid. I got to get out of here. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, goodness gracious. I'll put this in there like that so I remember I need to fix it. Okay. That was fun. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. I have a feeling you might get Supernatural Tarot in this one. Just because I channeled that song. And it's the only logical explanation for any of that. Let's see. We need one more. We need one more. Okay. Okay. Level 3. There'll be peace when you are done. Well, your peace is costing you the things that were holding you back. Level 3. But soon I feel like level 3 will be able to lay their weary head to rest. So don't you cry no more. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Screw it. We'll just go easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. So I'm not going to use that. Shot me right in the nuts. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the 2 and the 5 makes what, y'all? What's that? What does that make, y'all? 7. Very good. Very good. Cass, welcome. Castiel, welcome. You can't make that shit up. All right. I hope this is as good for you as it is for me, guys. Woo! I might need a cigarette after this one. She. Oh my God. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Dude, are you for real? Okay. Cass is back, baby. All right. 919 on the clock. This is the spirit guys be loving it. Hi, Charlie. Hi, angels. All right. If you chose a supernatural, join the Hunt Tarot Deck and Guidebook, level 3. Your peace is costing you the things that were holding you back. This is your reading. Oh, shit. Look at that protection you got, collective. You're warded. Rewarded, awarded, and warded. Someone better call the warden. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was funny. Whatever. Tough crowd. Okay. I know you're laughing with me or whatever, but I can feel the laughter. So why do I see? Oh, someone wants to tattoo everything. And twisted thoughts that span around my head. I'm spinning. Oh, I'm spinning. How quick the sun can drop away. We talked about the sun up and down earlier with the first deck. And now my bitter hands cradle broken glass of what was everything. All the pictures have all been washed in black. Tattooed everything. Wow. All my love gone bad. Turn my love to black. Tattooed all I see. All that I am. All I'll be. Yeah, that's the Queen of Bones in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. And that's Rowena, ain't it? Yeah, that's Crowley's mom. That's the King of Hell's mother. And then this like mother, like daughter is kind of what I'm getting with this Queen of Bones in reverse. She can be my Queen of Bones, but look at all these bones in reverse. 8 bones, as a matter of fact, that 888. Big old bag of them bones. Very grunge rock, level 3. You got Alice in Chains. Alice in Wonderland? Nah. Alice in Chains. You've got Pearl Jam. And I'm not talking about your grandma's recipe. Pearl Jam. Come on, guys. Meaning the color. No, apparently it is, yeah, his grandma's jam or whatever. But that's my jam. Let's see. Rocket sauce, baby. Ooh, now I'm hearing well, now I'm hearing with karate I'll kick your ass. Yeah, to right over there. Oh yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna yeah. You know the rules. Now I'll pull out all your pubic hair. You motherfucker. But no, I was hearing I check my dipstick. You need lubrication, honey. My kielbasa sausage has just got to perform. Now get it on. Okay, so there's 113. Of course, someone in the beginning was probably going 11:30, 113. What is that significant of? Well, if you maybe I called it Cue balls a sausage, your butt cheeks is warm. The world ace cups. I check my dipstick. You need lubrication, honey. All right, so we only need 2 dies for this one. The 1 and the 12 and the, but no, we'll do 1 and 20 because I'm feeling froggy. My goodness. Too much. Someone loves the D. Yeah, you do. I admit it. You love the D. Someone's being a little too tenacious. A little too tenacious. You know what I'm saying? Now get it on. 20 and was that 16? That was no, was it? Yeah, it was 16. 20 and 16. That's 36. Wow. What did I say? 36. I keep hearing all the tenacious. It tastes delicious. 36 is the Hanged Man. Hey, look. Guess who it is? Cass is back, baby. Wait, did you just get Supernatural reference? Oh, man. The Hanged Man. I recognize that trench coat anywhere. The Hanged Man. Castiel's identity as a rigid, detached, loyal soldier of heaven is forever changed as he forms a close relationship with the Winchester brothers. You didn't hear the ding ding, but hey, 11:55 on this other Game & Watch. Who'da thunk? I mean, am I right? What we can say is that he feels absolutely terrible for all of the things that he has done wrong, which is not something that angels typically do. Right. This tarot card heralds important realizations and epiphanies. Change can be difficult. Being open to new ideas and perspectives can serve you well. It may even help you prevent the apocalypse. Why do you have to make me read this? Reversed. The Hanged Man reversed indicates an important situation in your life is currently on hold or not progressing in the way you were hoping for. If you feel things are stuck in limbo, reevaluate your strategy to come up with an alternative route to your goal. Bethany Bonk, welcome to Jonny Arcade. How was that? It was good, but you got to do the dance. Oh, welcome to Jonny Arcade. How was that? You're doing great. Cass is back, baby. You got to stop saying that, though. It's not funny anymore. What do I do now? Just do the cards. Okay. Sorry. Being human is hard. I got to remember to poop later. Thank you, Bethany. Knight of Pentagrams. It's all yellow eyes. It's all yellow eyes. That's Alistair. That was before we had Crowley, but Alistair, Crowley, King of Hell, same shit, different smell. I mean, you seen one, you seen them all. Yeah, don't even get us started, Cass. I mean, that would be weird. What's next, Lucifer? What's next, Jacob from Lost? I mean, come on. Who casted these roles? Central casting? Gee Louise. These people get hired off backstage. What is this? Queen of Goblets. Okay, this is what's her name? The chick who was like, "You better call me Dean, or I'm gonna kick your ass." Again, I feel like someone who wants the best for you, who themselves is warded and protected. I feel like, oh, the Tower in reverse. I almost feel like they couldn't help. And again, with the whole Stations of the Cross, right? This is like Mary, Magdalene, or your mom, you know? Mary, Immaculate. Okay? Forget to call your mother. But no, Queen of Bones out here in reverse. Again, it's like they can't help. It's not that they don't want to help. They can't help. And they would only be a hindrance to Jesus, you know, setting everybody free. The Death in reverse, yeah. Come on, Mom. You're embarrassing me. Let me just die already. Making this more painful than it has to be. You knew this day would come. But I'm glad you're here. You too, John. Hey, that's why you're the beloved. I said, John, go and do my will. You can come on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. But sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Yeah, I feel like it would be insulting to be like, you have nothing to worry about. But I feel like you don't. You have nothing to fear but fear itself. And I feel like you've defeated that quite a few times. I feel like you open up the closet, you do find the boogeyman, you kick its ass, and then it doesn't haunt your closet anymore. That's weird. We're defeating Bannon when I'm talking about you kicking the boogeyman's ass. This is reminding me of back when like shorts first started, before they were called reels. When the little girl who was like, the boogeyman's gonna come. What are you gonna do if the boogeyman comes? I'm gonna kick his ass. You're gonna what? I'm gonna kick his ass. Because if I don't kick his ass, he's gonna kick my ass. So yeah, like, don't give me a choice, right? Whether or not we got to defend ourselves, right, collective? Because, dude, breaking necks with the hip toss. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. You go, boy. Get your girl. Yeah, get your girl. Look at that. There she is. There she goes. There she goes again. How do we go from fucking Alice in Chains to that shit? I don't even know who sings that shit. I ain't trying to know either. Don't type it in the chat. You just keep that to yourself. There's just some things on this world I don't want to nor need to know. That's one of them, you know. Let's see. Three of Pentacles in reverse. The fact that I know that much is already TMI. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather hear Cass talk about how he needs to remember to poop. Don't forget to poop. Brain needs to poop, Cass. Justice in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Again, it's like if someone tries to help, it's like they get slapped on the hand or whatever. Or it's like, it's not that it's not worth it, but I feel like they're out of like, I'm getting like in a game how it's like, you know how it's like you can get a hint. It's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? It's like you can reach out to someone for a lifeline or whatever, but you're like not trying to use all your timeouts in the first quarter. You know what I mean? It's like your strategy, yo. Because you're not losing. Why are you going to be like, time out? I need a break. Like, what? That's not what that's for. Your strategy sucks. I'm just trying to psych out the opponents. Like, what the fuck? Like giving them more confidence that worst case scenario, they can call the timeout. Listen, that's not the Candy Crush lady. It's like, that's not how it's done. That's not how any of this is done. And again, you're the one with the strategy, right? The Emperor in reverse. You're the one they're trying to beat. So I feel like they can't do it better than you. And if they can't beat them and they can't join you, well, then they're going to try to pop your tires like some speed racer ass shit. And if these are like crazy people in the hills have eyes trying to pop the tires on your RV, and you're not necessarily speed racer, some demon on wheels, this is still like the wrong hills, the wrong eyes in the hills. They're looking at the wrong fucking RV. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? You didn't make a wrong turn. Nah. They were in the wrong place when you turned left, because it was only a matter of time before they met you, collective. I just heard everything was going fine until the day that she met me. So nobody ever told them it's the wrong way, all right? But you out here all sublime, all the time, lemon lime, Queen of Blades. Look like she holding the fucking hookah, but right? Look like she be holding that fucking hookah pipe, but I forget what that is. But wasn't that the chick that was like making Cass report to her? And then he was like, no, not anymore. Kiss my ass. Oh, look. Gabriel. Trickster. We just keep that information to ourselves. Because knowledge is power or whatever. Like the truth of a story. Or that's someone could have put someone up against you because they knew that you'd been this, like Book of Job. So if you have been going through some Job shit, losing stuff, getting boils, and all your wives are divorcing you and none of your friends want to talk to you because, you don't have a connection with God. And you know that it's just the devil testing you because God was like, what? Did you say Job? Squeeze me? Baking powder? Oh, Mark of Cain. Oh, yeah, sure. Knock yourself out. Someone's like, I'd totally kick Job's ass. And like this guy is giving me the vibe of fucking, is that? Well, that's John Winchester. Yeah, this person's trying to be your daddy. When they got daddy issues or whatever, or the Mark of Cain, they could be, again, they killed their brother. Oh, you dirty rat. You killed my brother. You dirty rat. Splinter doesn't like it when you do that, by the way. Low hanging fruit. Or no class, no taste. But no, someone's like, okay, good luck. But no, I'm getting when I was picking this and I realized it was John Winchester in reverse, I was getting douchebag making their whole family look stupid, like in John Wick, the dude who killed fucking John Wick's dog after he just lost his wife already. It's like, this was bad enough. If you'd have just called his dead wife a bitch, like, he would have killed you. But you throw in his dog, no longer alive. He's gonna whoop that ass. Let's see. There he goes again. This reading has been something else. Whoa. No, it was on 5. Yeah, it was on 5. Something jaded. Like, I don't know those song words, but something about someone being jaded or whatever. Someone definitely knows that There She Goes shit. 75. And then, yeah, no, we can't roll it one more time. 75. That's going the wrong way. 75. Sometimes I forget how numbers work. And that's imperative for the job that I do. Then I have to remember how to like do math again. There's yellow eyes on the next page, but this is the page we rolled to right here. Ghost Facers! See, someone's copycat, and you're the real deal. Big time. Big time. Not that you guys haven't been through similar, but I feel like when it comes to what you bring to the table or how you're known, someone wants that for themselves. And they might even get like the validation. They might get the support. They might get the fans. But maybe you're not doing it for the fans. The fans are just a bonus. Page of Pentagrams. Upright. The Page of Pentagrams tarot card represents the beginning of a new business venture. Ed and Harry turn their passion for paranormal investigation into a new business by starting their show, Ghost Facers. Ghost Facers! Page of Pentagrams encourages you to think about how you can use your own unique interests and skill set to create profit. And again, they did kind of later on in well, 2/3 through the whole series, but like later on to the second half, right? The beginning of the second half, they do kind of show Sam and Dean that although they're not like hunters per se, they do have a lot in common, right? And although the magnitude of something or the literal events might be different, the gymnastics as far as what's involved with overcoming it are absolutely the same. Sometimes this tarot card suggests a new job or business opportunity will present itself to you soon. You go, boy, you go, girl. Ghost Facers! Reversed. Have you been feeling unmotivated? Unsure how to make progress in your career or manifest more money? The Page of Pentagrams reversed indicates you may not be spending your time in the ways that will ultimately benefit you the most. Now, what I'm getting is some of you might feel like you need to work harder or work more to make more money. I had a homie that worked like 2-3 jobs, and it's like instead of like getting one career or investing in a business and being good with what you have, they needed more, but it was never enough. But if they weren't doing that, what else would they be doing? Again, I feel like this is about incorporating what we said in was it the first reading about if your license plate said blank, or I'd rather be blank, your license plate cover. What would that say? And then doing it. Feel like now's the time to think, I'd rather be blank and getting paid for it. What would it say? If you've lost your passion for your job, Job, weird, right? It may be time to think about making a change in your professional life. Consider taking a new class or signing up for an inspiring seminar to spark your fire again. I feel like you're unstoppable. You're the only one that can... Look what's underneath it. Ghost Facers! Must be a coinkydink. Go get them, Tiger, Tigress, Cain, Abel, whatever. And again, that's the mark of Cain. I feel like it was always meant, it's in you, tattooed, everything. You are marked, not cursed, marked. And some of y'all could have a birthmark or something that is unique to you. Beauty mark, 1212 on the Zelda Game & Watch. And maybe you were self-conscious, didn't like it before, and now it's like, whoa, everyone says like, I like your birthmark. It's like you're Cindy Crawford or whatever. And it's like, yeah. And maybe you didn't like something about yourself, and now you come to realize that it's what makes you beautiful or unique or something. Well, that was a good one. Level 3. That was your reading. That was so fun with the sevens, and then the all the Jesus shit, and then we had the supernatural. Oh my goodness gracious! Excuse me. That was a good one. I think Ghost Facers. That was crazy, and it was under Cain. Oh man, Raising Cain. We could go for some canes. I haven't had canes in forever. There's not one conveniently located by me right now. But when I was in Arizona, they were all over the damn place. Let's see. Lines always wrapped around the damn place like it was In-N-Out Burger. It's crazy. I remember the first time I went into Canes because it was like we were in Arizona, like checking out Arizona before I moved there. And we went because it was like all they had was tenders, right? And my wife at the time like loved chicken, and so we went and and I went to go get sauces or whatever. And I was like, "Yeah, can I get some ranch?" And they were like, "We don't have ranch." Like some kid. I'm like, I was so confused. I'm like, I didn't need ranch, but my ex needs ranch, right? I was like, wait. I could have sworn he just said you don't have ranch. And they're like, yeah, we don't have ranch. Like you're out of ranch or no, we don't have ranch. And I'm like, this is a chicken place, right? I was so confused. Like, why wouldn't they have ranch? And it's because you're supposed to eat their sauce or whatever. I don't like the cane sauce. I always get their honey mustard. That shit's fire. But yeah, it's like, and then I asked, and he was like, oh, we have our cane sauce. I'll never forget this. And I was like, what's it taste like? He's like, I don't know. It's cane sauce. I'm like, well, is it tangy? And he was like, what's tangy? I'm like, what the fuck do they teach the kids these days, dude? Like, what adjectives do you know that I can, or pronouns that I can ask that describes the fucking flavor of the cane sauce? Is it sweet, savory, tangy? What's tangy? Like what? Just punch me in the face, please. Just someone tell me I'm dreaming. Tell me this is all just a nightmare. Freddy, are you around here? Where's Freddy Krueger? I know. Am I being punked? Let's see. Here's what we're gonna do. I usually try to spread it to where it's like not like you'll see, but now we're not gonna. We're gonna put it in chunks. No, I take that back. See, this is what happens when I open my stupid mouth before I finish doing what I'm doing. My painting is still being created. Okay, leave me alone. Creating my masterpiece. Okay. Oh, damn. Level 4. Man. All right. I'm gonna run, no time to sleep. I'm gonna ride like the wind to be free again. Your peace is costing you the things that were holding you back. You ride like the wind. Okay. We're gonna go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know. One day, Michelle, I'll have my own Rosie from the Jetsons. Oh. It's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Time Traveler's Wife. Oracle. And we've got 2, 5, which makes 7. And then we got 7, 7. That's why I don't gamble. 949. I like to gamble. Responsibly. Just not with life. It's too precious. Precious cargo. I mean, am I right? Of course I'm right. I love when I'm right and it's good. Because whenever I'm right and it's bad, I get sad. So much for all of these matching decks. But we did get one out of each of those full sets we have. I mean, am I right? Of course I'm right. Rhetorical question again. You're quick today, collective. You're quick today. There's no getting past you. Level 4. The bicycle. Time Traveler's Wife deck. 1885. This is your reading. Level floor. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor. Your peace is costing you the things that were holding you back. I like that. I know, me too. Rosie's cool. He's like Alice from the Brady Bunch, but a robot. All right. Alice in Chains. Alice. Oh. Your maid can't clean up after you. She's nothing, you idiot. She's locked in the basement. Holy Spirit, faith, love, hope. Narc, manipulator, con artist. Someone uses their religious beliefs as a scapegoat for their dumb shit. I don't feel like this is going to go over well. Because I don't care how many social media followers, because of all of the nice things they do for clout, not to do nice things. It's literally for clout. 1221 on the Zelda Game & Watch. I grabbed 2. It wanted to draw 2. I don't feel like this is, again, King of Cups in reverse, Emperor in reverse. It feels like a masculine energy. I ain't gonna lie. And with that 21 or 1221 33, I feel like this person can be in some sort of Freemasonry. And I feel like it has nothing to do with faith. I feel like this is someone who is confident in something because of who they are or who they know. Because of the... man. It's faith in a narc. You know what I'm saying? Loving, emotional, caring, nurturing. This is a Queen of Cups, but it's on its side. Love bomber, toxic, bipolar, can't trust. They want to look at this energy. They believe it is a loving, emotional, caring, nurturing energy, this narc manipulator. But the truth is they're a love bomber, they're toxic, they're bipolar, and you can't trust them. But King of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups on its side, happy union? It's a match made in heaven. I mean, am I right? Metal Gear Solid, Solid Snake, stealth. Why you got to do things behind their back or be all secretive about what you're doing? Because they probably wouldn't like it if you did that. I want it now, daddy. Yeah, it's like easier for this person to ask for forgiveness. And in fact, I don't even really care if they don't care if they are forgiven or not, than it is for permission. They just do whatever. From dream to reality, they just do it. And now, this is not to be mistaken with you collective. Putting in the work. If you want it now, you might know you can't have it now, but you do want it now. That's how we've come to determine how we acquire said dreams. Entertainers, life of the party, 3 of Cups. Self-sufficient, independent. Wow. See, it's like, I want to be like them. Okay. Well, you can't be codependent. You can't be needy. You can't. Because this self-sufficient, independent 9 of Pentacles energy is self-made. It's, and again, I don't know if, it's like, I'm just getting like those who can will, those who can't won't. Little engine that woulda, shoulda, coulda, houlda, buddha, heada, hida. Wu-Tang Clan Financial, King of Pentacles. And again, the Sorcerer's Apprentice must be nice. No, I feel like what I'm looking at here is someone who, like I said, if you want it now, you're like, what do I got to do to achieve this? They're not going to get it to me. I know that they're not going to give it to me. Maybe y'all have been with so many narc energies that you don't rely on others. You want it. The watch I'm wearing, I bought it. And you can play Centipede on top it. But yeah, it's like, you don't care what they have to say about it. You did it. And another 7, by the way, making things happen. 7 of Wands. When I said you did it, you did that. That was what was on the bottom of the deck. Did I do that? Yeah. Look, Metal Gear Solid. Do it again. Now, again, and if you forget, just remind yourself. I'd rather be blank and getting paid for it. I'd rather be blank and having fun. I'd rather be blank and laughing. Troublesome, playa. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, da, 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 da. Oh, you players. 8. Troublesome player. Problematic person. 10 of Wands. Where does this land? Oh, on the King of Cups in reverse. Heavy labor. Ambitious. Oh, they're a lot of work, right? I mean, did you see that? I never done the whole ninja star thing. Shuriken. Hadouken. But it worked. What's this? Let's do it again. Only the lonely bam 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 body do wow. I'm so ornery and sad Rio Roan. It's so Siri, but not Riri. Yeah, not Riri. Can't let go, obsessed with your energy. And again, so we talked about 7 stations of the cross. 777, jackpot. 7 is a holy number. 7 is a sacred number. 7, even if we're not even talking about the Bible, it has a bunch of other awesome spiritual meanings. Look it up. And then there's the 7 deadly sins. There's always that. Sins, greed, lust, gluttony, for example, etc. Etc. Look, extra, read all about it. According to Sanction 50923B, you drank fizzy drinks, you do not get the chocolate factory. Good day, sir. You get nothing. Nothing, I say. I feel like someone's in a position to give the gobstopper back if they want to humble themselves and be that bigger person in the situation. I mean, am I right, Charlie? Mr. McPussy Pants Chicken. Chicken Charlie. A chicken to China, the chicken Charlie. You eat a drumstick and now you're eating barley. Watching X-Files with the lights on, but no pants on. You know, I'm questioning your gratitude. A new hope, renewal, nightmare is over. With no pants on. Watch an X-File with no, never mind. Talk about getting some Scully, you know. Delays in divine timing. Again, your peace is costing you the things that were holding you back. 4 of Wands in reverse. But look, good morning. End of the pain, not mourning, grieving. Gross. 5 of Cups. I mean, am I right, collective? The sun will come out tomorrow, right? Even Rocky had a montage, and look at what number it keeps on coming out. At 7, Rocky Monday had a montage. So you know, freedom costs $1.05. But yeah, this is Team America. They're so Ronry, and even Rocky had a montage. Seen it a million times. Collective. Take my word for it. I almost want to say trust me, but I don't know. I want you to use your discernment. Can you trust me? Touched by death, the Grim Reaper. Can you touch someone who's been to hell and back a few times over? Shit, my frequent flyer miles are stacking up. I might need to take a free trip down there. Fuck it. Looks like a duck. Pain and suffering. Yeah, you can see it on their face. They might look older than they are, or their age is finally catching up to them, or you would know that that would be it if, like, they're like, oh yeah, I can do a cartwheel. It's like, oh, you could have stretched first, bro. Come on now. What's under pain and suffering for the sufferer? Oh, lying like a rug, selfish. That's what's the cause of the pain. They probably were lied to. I mean, who isn't? But they're not doing themselves, you know what I mean? Because look, liar, liar, pants on fire. What's underneath looks like a duck. Oh, death in reverse. Again, it's like someone doesn't want to admit something is over. Something that they never even had, or it seems like it was gone as quick as they got it. But the truth is, I almost feel like they had this for so long. 12:30. This is, again, King of Cups, right? They already had something, maybe your love or whatever. And I feel like you went through something like this, and now they may have to go through it themselves, especially if they want what you have. What does this say? Yeah, family matters, financially burdened. Oh, 10 of Pentacles in reverse? Let me guess. Is this your family? Success from the ground up? Left you nothing and you ended up doing something and now they need your help? Or they will. They will. 3 of Wands. They absolutely will need you. Whether or not you decide to be there. Falling short, giving up too soon, snapping out of it, back at it. Are you even thinking about helping someone that broke something you didn't fix, who has continuously done that and has never once put one piece towards your jigsaw puzzle? If anything, they hide the pieces. And if that resonates, then I have a feeling we know what exactly is costing you your peace. And it should be that much easier to discard it now, to detach from it now. I just heard wreck it by a new one. The crew run, run, run. The crew run, run. I know you're sick of this. Name brand necklace. Most girls say he's sweet like licorice. So get with this. Tell you, it's easy. Girlfriend is a pimp. Call me round 10. Come through. Have sex on rugs that's Persian. Catch me at my job. Get me while I'm working for certain. I'm a freaking, not speaking. Listen, someone wants it now. That is clear. What they want how they're going to get it, I have a feeling is going to be different than it was in the past. Because someone here, I want it now, daddy. That's just because they don't have it and they know it exists. You ever been like, I wish I didn't know this exists because now I need it? I love when it's like, take my money. But if they're like, I can't afford it, I only steal what I can't afford. That's everything. But this ain't Aladdin. This is someone who might even be able to afford it, but they don't spend their own money on it because they're in lack. And I feel like, guess what? Laggity lack, don't talk back. Making things happen. Holy Spirit, you're out here still doing it. I feel like the only thing that they still have that looks anything relatively good came from you. Metal Gear Solid. There it is again. But they probably called you a narc manipulator. This keeps coming out. Falling short that you gave up on them, abandoned them. Look at all these 7s, bro. Sis, look at that. Pain and suffering. All the same cards are coming out. No matter which way you try to paint it, I feel like that's just it. They try to project onto you what they were. And if other people might have believed it, but you know the truth. Nobody calls me chicken. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Wands is in reverse. Again, this would be balance. This is death. These are based on, the aces are based on the 4 horses of the apocalypse. Okay, so this is Black Horse. Or is it Blue Horse? Because I feel like death is Black Horse. But yeah, death. You know what death symbolizes when we look at the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? Justice. So the end of some bullshit. Someone keeps doing the bullshit. And look, stuck, blocked. Need plutonium. Your flux capacitor ain't fluxing. And I don't know what it's like in 1885, but this person, maybe this used to work back in the ancient days. But you, Mr. Fusion, Mrs. Fusion, I feel like you incorporate those things that might not go your way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that might not make sense. It's like some things you might not like. Maybe you take the tomatoes out of your salad or whatever. Like, it's not a big deal. But I feel like someone would freak and want them to return the salad because, God forbid, they put an olive in it. I said no olives. More olives for me, jerk. All right. Uno mas, just because that was too the polarity, right? It was way too bipolar. Energizer Bunny keeps on going. I'm sorry, did you say Energizer Bunny? Mr. McPussypan, that's another one. Bullshit, every time I see that dude, he's taking a break. He be using Duracells. Morning into the pain. Mr. McPussypants chicken. Energizer Bunny keeps on giving up. Happy Union. No, I feel like this is someone who has also been called Pussy Pants, who's also been touched by death, injustice. And again, with someone who can't let go of them or doesn't want things, like refuses to admit something. So this person cares for you genuinely. And this does look like a happy union who's dealing with someone who can't let go of them. Because guess what? Of the version of themselves that they have become. I wouldn't want to let go of them either. If I was in their shoes or their tail or whatever. That's one rabbit hole I would definitely jump down. I think it's worth it. Yeah, see, look. From dream to reality, manifest. I basically took this bicycle wheel card. Well, Jonny did. Jonny made this deck. It has like a wheel of fortune. And this is always turning. Well, you got ups and downs. Sometimes it feels like inches. Sometimes it feels like miles. But as long as you're still headed in the right direction, collective, and your compass is active, is accurate and calibrated, I think you'll be okay. Take a load up. Yeah, rest and relaxation. You didn't take a wrong turn back in Albuquerque. You just said, so long, Squilly. See you in St. Louis. But you just said that because they figured they're going to go look for you in St. Louis. You know, like, where'd they go? Why aren't they in St. Louis? They were hot on your trail because you knew they would just keep going and going and going. And it's like, so where you going next? You're like, Disneyland. Somewhere that makes me happy. If it makes you happy. But shit, I'm good with a couple of carrots, you know, or a carrot cake or something, you know. But no, tonight we're going to have dessert first. We're going to start with some carrot cake. Unstable feminine energies, falling short, giving up too soon. Johnny knows all about it. He's seen it a million times. Metal Gear Solid, Solid Snake, Stealth. Look it. I think it's time to go, Johnny. All the same cards keep coming out, even though I'm shuffling them now. It's crazy, right? I've seen it a million times. Level 4. That was reading. Thank you, Bugs. Cass, you guys are great. Gives me more time to stretch my legs, you know. I was right earlier, though. I'm going to need a cigarette after this. So if you're trying to quit, don't watch this reading. I should have probably put a disclaimer in the beginning. You know what goes good with that is, you know, saving 20% at Base Smokes, getting you a free 8. Yeah. Not to mention saving 35% off at 80s Tees. Get yourself some cool gear using the discount code ARC35 at checkout, as seen in some of my videos. You can also scan the QR code, or you can save 25% using ARC25 at havanicetrip.com/Jonny Arkade for the #1 best-selling mushroom gummies. That's right. Numero uno. El Mushroommo Gummo. So get yours, and have a nice trip. See you next fall. Fall 7 times and then get up. The stations of the... Anyways, where are we at, collective? Oh, yeah. Again, no one ever told them it's the wrong way, right, collective? But you know better. Your peace is, I think, way more important to protect than this person who disturbs your slumber. Your peace is costing you the things that were holding you back. But it looks like you're in a place now to remove the veil from your eyes. Because if not, at this point, you're ignoring red flags, because what is for you should be becoming much more clearer. Even though that other one might have been close. Close only counts in horseshoes and grenades. Which this is not. This is the game of life, which isn't a game at all. But it's your turn to spin the wheel. You know what I'm saying? But this isn't about no fucking luck. Milton Bradley game of life is about some luck and chance. Yes, sometimes those things happen. Do you rely on it? You rely on it? No. You could play that game blindfolded all the way through and just have someone tell you what you landed on. There's no strategy besides in the very beginning. Do you want to go to college? If you do, you get a better job later, maybe, perhaps. You could still draw like 3. You get to choose between 3 careers or something rather than just pulling a career at random, right? If the real game of life, it don't matter if you're a fucking janitor or if you're the president of the United States. Escaping the rat race is about making your passive income streams exceed your cost of living or your salary. Now you have financial freedom. You don't learn that in the game of life. They don't teach that in actual school. It's too bad. They should be teaching in school, letting kids play cash flow. But what do I know? I like fun ways to learn, educate yourself. They stick, right? You never forget those types of things. Like number munchers. I mean, am I right? That's how I learned my multiple tables, my multiplication tables. Number munchers, motherfucker. What's up? So all I gotta say is, what are you munching on over there? Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? That's right. Good job. None of your damn business. Oh, come on. Hey, you got any more of that gum, Ace? That's none of their gosh dang business. Hey, what are all the secrets to your recipe? Can you show me? Haven't you seen Blow, bro? You don't want to introduce douchebag to frickin' Pee Wee Herman? Dude, learn from their mistakes. And if that has already happened to you, you know that you're the founder of something, that something wouldn't even exist without you. Go and do that again somewhere else. And that all these douchebags hang out together and look at each other and realize every day with every thing that they own, everything that they make on a daily basis, that if it weren't for you, it don't matter how comfortable their bed is. I bet they have a hard time sleeping at night, knowing that you're out there, and the last thing they want is you to become their competition. Because I have a feeling you started this gangsta shit, and it's the mother effing thanks you get. Though they're gonna keep messing around with you and turn you back to the old you, 1244 on the clock. Now they want to run around and talk about guns like you ain't got none. What, they think you sold them all? Someone can be a Taurus. That, or you're about to pour them another ass. It's what it is, collective. What am I doing? I'm looking for what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, let's close the poll. You guys, thank you for participating in said poll. Looks like it had a pretty good turnout this evening. What up, God Jolly? Welcome. That's what's up. I hope I didn't butcher the name. Kadaj? Kadaj Ali? Is that what it is? Welcome. Welcome to the art. So, ever since I was a lowercase g, but no, ever since I started protecting my peace, I have had less blank. I've had less Khadijah. Is that right? Khadijah? I've had less blank. Ever since I started protecting my peace, I have had less blank. Nonsense, says 59%. More than half of you said ever since you started protecting your peace, you've had less nonsense. Well, look at all the room for activities you have now, right? Ever since you started protecting your peace, 33% said, I have had less overthinking. Oh, imagine that. More time to focus on important things. Not impotent things, important things. As you know, sometimes words have two meanings. Khadijah, I see you asking. This is a collective reading. The only way to get a reading from me is through my job, through California Psychics. I'm Psychic Isaac 8394. It's my full-time gig. Tomorrow, I normally have tomorrow off, but I have to work tomorrow because I took Tuesday off. So if you want to book with me, that's how you'll do it. I'll be back on 1 p.m. Central Standard Time till 6 p.m. tomorrow. But yeah, I don't do this for money here. This is just selective. Thank you, Michelle. But yeah, California Psychics, yo. And book with me, or I mean, you could book with another psychic now. Book with confidence, knowing that they only hire 2 out of every 100 psychics that apply. So whether with me or with someone else, but I'd be flattered if it was with me. I look forward to speaking with the Khadijah at some point. And I do wish you the best in your situation. But ever since I started protecting my peace, I have had less drama, says 8%. 8% said they've had less drama. And I bet if you want drama, you know what? You can watch the fucking Lifetime channel. You can watch, I don't know, something sad or look at old photos or whatever, but ain't nobody got time for that or what have you. And then ever since I started protecting my peace, 0%, nobody, and I mean nobody, has had less mixed signals. So those are going to be there, and drama's going to be there, collective. I mean, am I right? But you protect your peace. Again, all those things kind of fall away. So it's interesting how we had like 0 and then 3 times the amount and then double that almost, right? So it's like, if I could give you the results of this particular poll, it'd be like this. But yeah, either way, you protect your peace, you can expect to have less nonsense, which leads to less overthinking, which is going to result in less drama, and which means no mixed signals. So regardless of where you guys are at in your journey, hopefully that helps kind of bring some clarity to you. And what else? Oh yeah, and by the way, if you guys ever do use any of these discounts, just know that 10% of my personal earnings I contribute to Stop Child Trafficking, Child Exploitation. And please feel free to visit the Tarot Zone, the TarotZone.com, the official Jonny Arkade headquarters, where you can get the deck, you can get the shadow boxes designed, handcrafted, hand assembled by yours truly to help with shadow work. $5 from each deck, $5 from each shadow box goes to Stop Child Trafficking, goes to Stop Child Exploitation. All right. And thank you for those of you who have done it. You guys are awesome. The donations, every now and then I get the donations. You guys are awesome. You know who you are. And I don't know if it's ever like you guys want me to announce it or whatever, but it doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you. And I do my best to, within whatever app or way you sent it, give my thanks. But some of them are very limited as well. But thank you guys is my point. And man, it's crazy that we're even freaking here sometimes. It trips me out, but gee, look at the time. Ancient Chinese secret. Okay. And it's 10:21 on the clock, 1:21. As if I spoil you guys. I know, it's okay. I love it. It's the Uncle John in me, you know? It's the Uncle John. Okay. I've been an uncle since I was 15. And it was like, I always thought that was so cool. It was like when my nephew started crying, I just like give him back to my sister and be like, all right, I got to go to karate. Jeez, I'm going to be late. To think that now he's like a full blown, like going into his 30s soon and like drumming in bands, and that started from playing Rock Band and Guitar Hero. Like, it shit blows my fucking brain apart into a million pieces. All right. In a good way. Learn Chinese. Wonton soup. Wonton soup. Yun Tong Fang. Yun Tong Tang. Remember I said, like, is it tangy about the cane sauce? Wonton Tang. It's tangy. Does it taste like wonton soup? What's wonton soup? Oh, yonton tang. Yonton tang. Wonton soup. Lucky numbers are 6, 34, 46, 15, 37, 39. From the top, 6, 34, 46, 15, 37, 39. you remember us small people when you win that lottery, y'all. Ooh, I feel like this is good advice and a big challenge for everyone who listens to this at some point, if you ever should come across this, myself included. This week, be mindful, or any week that ends in eat. You know what I mean? Be mindful of which would be every week. Be mindful of your actions and their impact. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Tell my nephew I said, don't be so rough. Don't say rough. Take a bite out of crime, Chewy. Girl, your name is Chewy. This week, be mindful of your actions and their impact. That goes for you too, Chewy. Take a bite out of crime, not the mailman. Especially when the mailman has a hard time delivering packages in Chile, apparently. So this week, be mindful of your actions and their impact. Oh, I just heard impact wrench. Cork. Some of y'all are stronger than you realize, and you need to chill out. Or you'd be like my brother-in-law back in the day, just ripping the door off my fucking dad's El Camino handle. Just doesn't know his own strength, you know what I mean? My goodness gracious. Great balls of fire and and then what did I say again? Oh yeah, this week be mindful of your actions and their impact in bed. And with all that being said, if you ain't heard it today, know that you are awesome. Not know that you are awesome. You got at least one dude out there praying for you. And God bless you and your beautiful families. I'll see you on the next one, Collective. Let's see what we got going on here. Thank you all for the overwhelming amount of conversation in the chat today. And I don't know why Khadijah isn't showing up here, but welcome, Khadijah. Thank you, Cass, Bethany Bonk, Michelle Pagliacci. Thank you all for showing up, showing out, and I can't wait to read for you again soon. Stay tuned. Same bat schedule, same bat time, but tomorrow, the following day. Give me about an hour or so, and this is over. You can expect to see those timestamps below in the comments section pinned, as well as in the description box. You guys are awesome. I appreciate y'all. I love each and every one of you. God bless you. See ya. Peace.